Like I'll target them or target practice. Hello, listener. How you doing? We are the WikiPod. I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
Hi. How are you? We can't shut up. What we're doing right now is broadcasting to a very broad audience, specifically an audience of broads. Hey now, ladies. Hey, ladies. That's right. Anyway, this is the WikiPod where we bring you bi-weekly. Is it bi-weekly? Bi-weekly is twice a week,
I think it's
right?
twice a week. I think bi-weekly is like when you split the week in half.
So it's once every other week.
You know what? Maybe we should go to bi-monthly.
No.
Bi-yearly? Biannual. Biannual.
Bicentennial.
Bi-a-centennial?
200 years. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. 200 years of the WikiPod.
I mean,
we will reign eternal for 2 centuries. My name's PJ.
I'm Guy, but what happens like when we die?
We're gonna live forever. We're not gonna die.
Oh, are we gonna get plugged into the Matrix?
We're like the Gallagher brothers, brother.
Wait, they're not dead?
Oasis.
There was brothers?
You and I are gonna live forever.
I thought you were talking about that guy who smashes.
No, Gallagher, the comedian, died.
What?
Died.
Are you sure?
He's dead. He died.
How do you know?
Gallagher 2 is still alive.
They weren't the same person?
No, they were brothers who look very similar.
Yo, do they have the same act?
Yes, they had the same exact act.
Do you ever see that movie? I can't remember.
Death to Smoochie.
No, not Death to Smoochie. It was with what is that? Christian Bale and
The Illusionist.
Hugh Jackson. Yeah, The Illusionist. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not The Illusionist.
Like
was, you know how Hollywood makes like movies that have the same plot and they release them at the same time in 2 separate movies?
Yeah.
The Illusionist was the inferior version with
Edward Norton.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
The Prestige.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That was the Christopher Nolan film with huge and David Bowie.
David Bowie, famed pedophile.
Famous pedophile David Bowie, hero of the pod. This is an apolitical podcast, but we separate the art from the artist on this podcast.
But not a hero. He's not a hero.
You're probably hearing some chatter in the background. That's because there was a basement show that occurred
in the undisclosed location.
At an undisclosed location in Toms River, New Jersey. And Guy and I are socially awkward.
Yeah. So we're
rather than commiserate with the people, our friends around us,
we're just doing a podcast.
We'll do a podcast instead.
Yeah.
You probably heard Pat earlier say, "Shut the fuck up."
Yep. Dude, I still I think that the Prestige would have been better with the Gallagher brothers or whatever.
Oh my God,
Gallagher 1,
you're
Gallagher
right.
2.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, this movie's like what, 20 years old now?
Yeah. You need to spoiler alert this.
It's
because
a spoiler alert, but Christian Bale's character is twin brothers.
Are they? But I don't think they're brothers.
They are.
They're just
They're
people
twins.
that met before.
They're identical twins.
That's so stupid.
They look exactly the same.
I don't like it.
Do we see different movies?
But what about that guy in the Prestige? Remember the Prestige guy found a guy that looked exactly like him too.
What?
Yeah, that was the concept.
What, Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
No, Hugh Jackman was cloned the way that he did the
original. Yeah, but all right. We're going back. We're going to start with the Prestige. So what's it called? Hugh Jackman was like trying to upstage this like up and comer Christian Bale.
Yes.
And now Hugh Jackman came up with this crazy thing where he would Christian Bale came up with this thing where he was like could do like 2 places at once. And
where he would bounce a ball,
and
he
then
would walk behind a screen, and then he would walk out from the opposite end of the screen simultaneously and catch the ball midair.
Hugh Jackman couldn't figure out how he did it, so he found a guy, a drunkard, that looked just like him. And they weren't twins, they weren't brothers, it was just some drunk dude.
Yeah, but that was Hugh Jackman who did that.
I know. He found
Christian Bale's the way that he did the trick.
I'm just saying that both, like the Hugh Jackman guy that looked just like him was
looked just like him, but those were twins.
They look like twins.
I completely lost the point of what we were talking about.
I'm just saying
it got to the point where
the Gallagher brothers would have been better in the Prestige. It would have been a better movie.
Instead of Christian Bale, it was
look. You got the 2 doors.
Gallagher.
You got the 2 doors. You put watermelon in front of one. One Gallagher brother goes in, opens the door, closes it, and then comes out.
Someday you will find me.
Smashes a watermelon. Done.
Underneath the landslide.
Wait, is that it? That's
like
not
a champagne supernova.
I thought that you were singing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac at first because I heard the word landslide.
That song sucks.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
That's fair. You like a lot of things that suck.
Yeah.
You like this
Ain't that the
podcast,
truth?
the WikiPod.
No.
Did he watch?
The shitty listeners that like this.
Fuck you, listener. You suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, did he watch?
Yeah. This segment's getting old.
Did he watch?
We're gonna keep doing it until he dies. But
did he watch?
He's not dead apparently.
Still kicking. He's
Still
still
kicking.
public enemy number one.
Not really.
One.
No. I heard today that they canceled Black History Month already.
What? Who did that? Trump?
Yeah, I think an executive order.
He can do as many executive orders as he wants. This whole thing's a shock doctrine. You realize that, right? The whole point is to make you like.
I'm not paying attention to most of it.
It's kind of impossible to, and that's kind of the point of it.
I saw Elon Musk do a Heil Hitler, and then I saw people trying to.
Everybody's
explain
saying that it didn't really happen.
Yeah. So
but
after
it
that,
did
I decided,
happen.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
It's undeniable. Like he's a Nazi.
How if you can't
Here's my thing. He got outed for faking gamer stats.
Yeah, that's great.
And so
I would have respected that.
All the Nazi incels that love him were losing respect for him.
So he Heil Hitler.
So he Heil Hitler to
Heiled?
get them back on board.
Good for him.
And that's it's not more complicated than that. That's what the story is.
I agree.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like he's a Nazi. His fans are Nazis. His Nazi fans didn't like him so much, so he did a Heil Hitler so that he would like get back on their side. That's it.
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say, Swank? He does have bitch. I also have bitch tits.
I have bitch tits too.
I also have baloney tits.
My
tits are made out of baloney. Yeah, absolutely. You want a sandwich? That probably didn't pick up on Mike. Anyway, we're being heckled right now as we're doing this. We're talking about Elon Musk, but this is an apolitical podcast, ladies and gentlemen. What's up?
Leave a review. Yeah, leave a review. Rate, subscribe. No stars.
Live, laugh, love.
Butts.
Like, share, subscribe, live,
Butts.
laugh, and love. It's an apolitical podcast.
So
listen. It's an apolitical podcast. We're anti-Elon Musk.
We're pro Alex Jones, though.
Pro Alex Jones.
We love Alex. The art, not the man. The man is reprehensible.
We separate the art from the artist. We're pro Cybertruck, anti Elon Musk.
Wait, are we pro Trump, the entertainer?
No.
No.
The Apprentice was a shithouse show.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm
not
talking
a good
about
show.
The entertainment of the
He's
presidency.
funny.
And he got shot in the head and jumped back up. As like fight.
He didn't get shot in the head though.
He got
unfortunately,
hit in the ear, grazed.
Got hit, grazed in the ear.
He didn't get his brain scooped out, but he still.
No, before he said fight. You know what he said first, right?
Pick me up, fix my shoes.
I need my shoes.
I need my shoes.
Somehow
so
his shoes fell. First off, somehow his shoes fell off.
Yeah, he went.
No, he didn't. He went down. He squatted down and his shoes fell off. You know why he said I need my shoes?
Because he's like they have lifts.
Yes.
He's got to be like 3 inches shorter.
Absolutely. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. But once again, Occam's razor guy. I don't know if you know what Occam's razor is.
I do. It's the most simplest answer is usually the most likely answer.
Exactly. So you have
It's
Elon
true.
Musk doing a Heil Hitler salute.
That's what I said. That's
what
what I
does
say
that
to
mean?
everybody.
What does that
Nazi.
mean? Yeah, it's as simple as that. He's a Nazi. He did that because he's a Nazi.
I wasn't trying.
He did a thing only Nazis do.
Yeah.
And that means he's a Nazi. So what's your category this week, guy?
Oh, categories. Categories is going to be Germans.
What'd you say?
Germans.
My category is going to be short films.
All right, that's cool.
Sorry, what did you say about Sideshow Bob?
Wait. We are currently.
There's a lot of conversations.
We're overhearing other conversations.
There's a lot of conversations
bouncing
happening.
in and out. There's like many podcasts going on at once in this.
That
room.
really is all a
It's not spilling. It's fine. It's got only. It doesn't even matter anyway.
It didn't spill. It splashed though. That's my fault.
I don't care really.
Yeah, I know it's okay, but I do. But listen,
I appreciate your caring.
So I'm picking random this week.
Yeah, short films, and I'm Germans.
Germans and short. What if we hit a German short film?
Then we wrap it up today. That'll be
no, we don't wrap it up. We pick the article and then we end the episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Wikipedia.org English, because we only speak English. We can barely speak any other language. Speaking of which, if you're on Red Note. If you were part of the TikTok panic and you're on Red Note, Zhao Shu, you can find us on there. We have a page. I haven't visited since the panic.
I haven't looked at it either. I just know that everybody that goes on Red Note comes out singing praise of the Chinese Communist Party.
All right. Well, speaking of political parties, this is an apolitical podcast, and I clicked random.
Is it good?
We've got Josep Pique.
Is he German?
No,
Fuck.
he is.
Spell
he was a Spanish politician.
God damn it.
So we've got
J-O-S. J-O, yeah.
Jacking off. This is actually the first time this has ever happened. We kind of like on the cuff, like jumped into this episode, and I have to pee. This is crazy.
You can go pee. I can pad this.
Yeah, but you don't. So it's JOSEP.
SEP, and then what's the other name?
PIQUE. Hey, Connor.
Wait,
can you jump in real quick?
Is it this one right here? The top guy?
Yeah, Josep Pique. Here, jump in real quick. Take over for me. I gotta go pee.
I need a co-host for a second.
2 minutes. Jump in here.
We're getting
the pod for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just sit down and talk into the microphone and read off of this.
Oh, you have cue cards?
Yeah, it's what's it called? Wait, yeah, there it is, right there. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, yeah, it's called the WikiPod.
Josep Pique.
Yeah,
I love him.
No, I don't know. He's a Spanish. This is a podcast. We're doing a Wikipedia podcast.
Yeah, I listened to it once.
Oh, you did?
Brian came and picked up something upstairs while you were talking, and I was like, God, I feel like I'm home. This is great.
Yeah. So that's my friend Liz.
Hey.
She's from Rhode Island. We're reading up Josep Pique, some Spanish 20 Joseph Pique camps. 21 February. Oh my gosh, Europe sucks. like just say February 21st, but it's 1955 to 6.
Wait, that's not even how it's written. It's
April.
21 February 1955.
Exactly.
You're skipping.
It's so hard to read this shit. Connor's co-hosting while BJP's, because that's what happens. That's
another podcast.
Yeah,
BJP's is coming up soon.
April to 2023 was a Spanish politician of the Conservative People's Party.
They're called the PP.
The
Oh,
PP.
wow, that's perfect. Maybe that's where he went.
He served in the ministry department under, what's this guy?
Jose Maria Aznar government.
Yeah. Why don't you just take the rest of the reading, because you could read and I can't.
I've done this. He also helmed the People's Party of Catalonia. Great name for a country.
Yeah.
From 2003
The
to
Catalonia wine mixer. Wasn't that from that movie Step Brothers?
Pretty close. Catalina.
Oh.
Catalina.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's how I would say that.
But we're trying to get to the information. 2003 to
we literally
2007.
are never
I was
trying to
cut
get-
off. I was cut off.
There's a
then
picture.
there's a beautiful picture. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
Describe him.
He's got glasses. He looks angry.
What's his favorite color?
He's got blue on, a lot of blue.
right.
He's balding a little bit. I don't know. This is a picture of him. Constipated. That is literally what a constipated person looks like.
Who's the guy who does all of the nature documentaries? Because he's got that look.
Attenborough.
Yeah, he's got like an Attenborough.
He's not as soft as Attenborough. Attenborough looks like somebody you want to hug.
He's got
this guy looks like
a
if you hug him,
rectangular
you're going to
chin.
squeeze crap out of him.
Yeah, the chin's rectangular.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Square jawed.
Yeah.
Well, what about his fingers, though? What's going on with his hands?
Is this AI generated? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
You think he's got
Look
too many
right.
fingers?
It's definitely not AI
I'm
generated.
more concerned with the bottle in front of his hands. Is that a Diet Coke?
I bet that's a Perrier.
No, because it's got a silver
Dragging it
cap.
over.
It's got to be a Diet Coke. All right, PJ's back. Connor, thank you so much for co-hosting.
Tagging in. Thank you so much.
How was the
Appreciate
PP
it.
party?
It was great. You actually broke the rules of the pod by clicking on something, but that's
Oh,
okay.
he didn't know.
It's
You
okay.
can't click on
Listen,
anything.
you are our guest, Connor. You did a fantastic job. Thank you.
Can you put a round of applause?
Absolutely.
I don't have I'll put an explosion drop in.
Absolutely. Thank you, Connor.
1 star.
Okay, how far did we get into this?
We're at the picture of Pique.
Okay, nice.
2008, like looking weird and
so
constipated.
did you talk about Catalonia?
Catalina wine mixer.
No, it's not the Catalina. It's Catalonia.
I know it's Catalonia,
Catalan.
but
you know the difference between Spanish and Catalan, right?
No.
It's you lisp everything. It's España. España.
Oh. Yeah.
Instead of saying España, it's España.
I literally cannot think of anything except for the
So instead
the
of
Catalina wine
Josep,
mixer.
instead of Josep, it's
Josep.
Josep.
Yetheth.
Josep.
Okay, so we got Yetheth Pith.
Yeah, so he's the Minister of Science and Technology, and he was in office from 10th of July 2002 to the 3rd of September 2003.
But he's a politician. Politicians don't believe in science.
Yeah, they still have a monarchy in Spain, which is fucking bullshit. We're anti-monarchist here. This is an apolitical podcast, but we're anti-monarchist.
100%. I mean,
Yeah, so
we hate the British Empire.
Absolutely. We hate every empire, especially the American empire, which is going to fall very soon.
Empire State Building?
Yes,
How do we feel about it? We hate
it's
it?
going to fall.
Oh, do we hate it, though?
It's cool. I went to the top of it
Empire
when I was
Records.
a kid. Empire. I never saw the movie. I know you like it.
I-
War was in it. I like War.
The Empire from Star Wars.
Bad. Not good. Space Nazis. Not good. Apolitical podcast. We don't like Nazis. It's very simple, guys.
But I do feel like the Jedis were not very good either.
No, they were terrible. They were
I-
like
they-
Buddhist. They were like Buddhist monks. Which, funny enough,
But not. Like, they literally were
people always
dismembering people.
People
every
always
fu-
talk about a free Tibet. You know what a free Tibet was pre-communist China, going in and stopping it. It was a feudal system of servitude.
Oh.
Yeah, there was the Buddhist monks who were sort of like the lords of the land, and then there were feudal serfs that had horrible living conditions.
They sound terrible to me.
Yeah, it was awful.
I hate
and
religion sucks.
Also, speaking of famed pedophiles, Dalai Lama.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you see that video where he told a little boy to suck his tongue from like a year ago?
I'm just going to be honest with you. I do not like.
Also,
I don't
but
notice most things.
Proven that the Dalai Lama his entire life has been a CIA asset. It's anti-communist propaganda.
Okay.
This is an apolitical podcast, but we're not fans of anti-communist propaganda here. Anyway, the monarch that was in
Juan Carlos the First.
Juan Carlos First,
Prime
Minister
Juan Carlos
Jose Maria Aznar, preceded by Ana Bermúdez, succeeded by Juan Costa.
Juan Costa.
Right.
Sorry. Minister of Foreign Affairs in office. Again, Europe and your dumb
System.
Yeah. It's supposed to say it says 27 April 2000, which is just dumb.
2000.
10 July 2002.
2002.
Monarch Juan Carlos I, Prime Minister Jose Maria Aznar, preceded by Abel Mattis, succeeded by Ana Palacio.
Palacio.
Ooh, this guy was a lot
All right,
of
so the
things.
spokesperson of the government, yeah, he's old as fuck. The picture of him, he's an old crusty fool.
Yeah, with a Diet Coke.
No, I think it was a Perrier water.
I think it was Diet Coke.
Whatever.
Silver
What would
cap.
you rather have for the rest of your life? You can only drink one beverage for the rest of your life. Plain Perrier water or Diet Coke?
Plain Perrier water, 100%.
Absolutely. Diet Coke is shit.
It's just acid.
I think
It's
one of the
death.
funniest things that Donald Trump, President Emeritus Donald Trump said
Oh, that's
back
why
when he
his
was on
brain
Twitter.
is rotting.
Yeah, back when he was on Twitter, he said he went on a whole diatribe, like a tweet storm that was like anti-Diet Coke, and he was just like, they call it diet, but it just makes you hungrier, and it just doesn't work. I've never seen a thin person drink Diet Coke. And then at the end of it, he goes, it doesn't matter. I'll still drink that garbage.
You see, this is my case for loving the art of
You can separate the art from the artist, but unfortunately, the art of Donald Trump was the art of the deal.
actually good.
Nah. He was bad at making. He made bad deals and failed
I know.
upwards.
You make obviously that's just what happens with rich white men. But
You
you're
fail
missing-
upward. That's
you're
what we
missing
do with
it's
the WikiPod. We
it's-
fail miserably
it's the
every
comedy.
episode.
It's the comedy of being like a famed deal maker who can't make deals. Like, it's hilarious.
Guy, comedy is when
I'm just trying to find something
Comedy-
redeemable about this person.
comedy is when you fall down. Tragedy is when I fall down.
But we're talking about Donald. Anyway,
What are we talking about?
right now we're at the
Spokesperson of the government in office, 16th July 1998 through 27th of April 2000, monarch Juan Carlos I.
2000.
I can't wait until we land on the wiki article of this Juan Carlos I character. I ain't never heard of him before. What do you know about him, guy?
Apparently he's a king.
Monarch.
Isn't that the same thing?
Maybe.
Okay, cool. But he has somebody running his government for him because he's a lazy king. That's why he's got
course.
a prime minister, Jose Maria.
They need to create the air that they're like a democracy. It's a parliamentary democracy.
Oh,
Prime
stupid.
Minister is Jose Maria Aznar, preceded by Miguel Angel Rodriguez Bajon, succeeded
Bajon.
by Pio Cabanillas Alonso.
Okay. Ministry of Industry and Energy in office. What is he in office? 6 May 1996 to 27 April 2000. Monarch was Juan Carlos I again. Prime Minister was dude, this guy. This is all the same years. He had the same. He had just had. They
They
just
had
get
different titles during the same years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid. This is stupid. Prime Minister
Seems
Jose
like
Maria.
it seems like the federal government of Spain was a little corrupt. Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you
Preceded
think?
by Juan Miguel. Very,
Just power through it, brother.
succeeded by Rodrigo. Yeah, right? Rodrigo
Rato.
Rato, Economy. Ana Berliz, Science and Technology. Interesting.
Very cool. Then we got president of the People's Party of Catalonia. He was in office
Catalonia wine mixer.
the Catalonia wine mixer.
The fucking-
Catalan. In office from 19th October 2002 until 19th July
Step Brothers is so
2007.
good. That's all I can think about now.
It's a fantastic movie.
It really is. It's like
It's
perfect.
untouchable.
Like
Yep.
the first time I watched it, I'm gonna be honest. Like I was like, I don't know if this is like an actual movie.
There's never been. I'm gonna get a little blue real quick, but there's never been a movie that's more accurately represented the sensation of a male losing his virginity to a lady. It's when Dale is in the bathroom with
Oh, yeah.
Derek's wife, and he goes,
Derek!
Oh, it's so slippery." I'm telling ladies, fellas, take a seat. Ladies, I'm gonna let you in on a little male secret. That's the only thing going through our mind when we're having sex. Immediately, the first thing we think is, "Oh God, it's so slippery." That's all we're thinking, ladies.
I mean, sometimes.
All right, fellas, you can unplug yours. You're back on the WikiPod
All right,
with
we
us.
got,
so he was the president of the People's Party of Catalonia in office from 19th October. I already read this.
2002.
Preceded by Alberto Fernandez Diaz, succeeded by Daniel Sirera.
Oh, personal. Oh, God. We're doing this
Oh,
pod
that was
later
a
at night.
healthy yawn,
Yeah,
brother.
pretty tired, but just play the show.
10:43 p.m. Listen.
Yeah. Personal details. We got born Josesp Pique Camps, 21 February 1955, villain of La Garuto, Spain.
That's fine. He
Yeah.
died. This bitch died.
Oh, he's dead.
Woo! Thanks for dying.
68. Wow.
Who,
he was
wait,
straight
what's
in the-
what's this cunt's name? Joseph Pique?
Yeah.
Joe. Hey, Joey. Joey Jojo. Thanks for
Dead
dying.
in the prime of his boomerness.
Absolutely. He was age 68 in Madrid, Spain. His political party was the PPC. Listen, we're not a politically correct podcast. I just dropped a C-bomb not more than 20 seconds ago.
What? Cute?
Cunt.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, I learned what this word meant the other day.
Means a woman's vagina.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yes. So anyway, other political affiliations, red flag.
That
That's a
sounds
red
cool.
flag.
That sounds cool.
No, it's a red flag. That means he's got the ick.
Oh.
He gives the ick.
Oh,
It's
I
a
hate
red
that.
flag.
Okay.
That's like ladies, you all understand what I mean. If a guy
there's
says,
no ladies
"Hey,
listening to this pod.
ladies, listen." If
Lady,
a guy
my
says,
my sister.
ladies.
Adria.
Lady. Hey, lady, you'll understand this. If a guy approaches you and says, "Oh, like one of the podcasts I like listening to is the WikiPod," that's a red flag.
Red flag.
That's a red flag. Another political party is the PSUC and Independent. His spouse, Gloria Lomana. They were married in 2009, and his alma mater was the University of Barcelona.
Okay. So now we got some. Oh my God, I have a feeling there might. I hope to God there is no more charts. No graphs.
Shouldn't be any more
Or
charts,
lists.
graphs.
Or lists.
Yeah, I think
Oh my gosh, it's short. It's awesome. Oh my
This is
gosh,
awesome.
this is so.
All right, so
okay.
early life and education. We got Josep Pique Camps was born on the 21st of February, 1955 in Villanova y la Geltrú, province of Barcelona. The son of a local politician, Jose Pique Tetas. Hey.
Oh, so it's nepotism. So this is
course.
just straight up garbage.
Well, I mean, it's post Civil War Spain. You're aware of the history of Spain and the communists versus the fascists, the Franco-fascists versus the anarcho-communists. Anyway, he earned a doctorate. This is an apolitical podcast. He earned a doctorate in business and economics and a law degree from the University of Barcelona.
All right, political career. Oh my gosh, I'm just scrolling ahead a little bit. That's kind of an annoying. It's not that bad. It's like 5 different sections.
It's fine.
All right. In his early years in his political career, in his youth and during the last years of the Franco dictatorship, Pique was a member of the extreme left organization.
Sorry, guy. It's Pique.
Pique was a member of the extreme left organization Red Flag and the Unified Socialist Party of Catalonia.
Hell
the
yeah.
Red Flag was cool. The Red Flag Party was cool.
Well, yeah, red flag literally meaning communism.
Yeah, we're down with these guys.
We're fine with it. So far.
Yeah. I hope
It
he
seems
stays.
like at some point in his political career there was a turn.
Yeah. Pique was a professor at the University of Barcelona between 1978 and 1986, between the 10-year professor of economic theory from 1984 to 1986. That year, Pique was named by the Catalan president. Catalan president Jordi Pujol.
That's fine.
Director General of Industry, an office he held until 1988 when he returned to the private sector.
Nice. Now we got Minister of Industry and Energy, 1996
I
to
feel like
2000.
this guy's about to have a change.
At some point. Well,
Yeah.
was I reading this wrong? It said that he was a conservative.
I mean, I think it said it somewhere up top. Are we going back up top?
Yeah, Conservative People's Party.
I
Weird.
mean, but
It doesn't seem like he's too conservative this far.
Not at
but
all.
We'll see where this goes. Where were we? Ministry of Industry and Energy. In view of the 1996 general elections, the leader of the People's Party and the opposition, Jose Maria Aznar, wanted to improve his image in Catalonia and get closer here it comes, and get closer to the business community and the Catalan bourgeoisie, as it was a decisive territory in electoral terms. There you go.
Yeah, he's selling his soul out.
Yeah, once again, just being in order to gain some political power, instead of actually aligning with workers or bolstering unions and doing it that way, doing the hard work.
Fucking dick.
He's just no, we got to curry favor with businessmen,
So in
the
1990
bourgeoisie.
yeah,
so in 1995, through the president of the Catalan Employers Association, Foment del Treball.
That's in red.
Yeah,
It means it's gone. They removed him from Wiki.
they sure did. Joan Rosell, he contacted Josep Pique.
Oh, we got
and now
another
we got
picture.
a picture, which is Pique and Minister of the Interior Jaime Mayor Oreja.
They're
to
at
the
a
left
desk with a
in 2000.
They're at a
After
desk
the
with a
electoral.
blue-
Sorry, what'd you say?
They're at a desk with a blue background. I just
Yeah,
wanted
and there
to
seems
describe
to be
it.
some sort of plants in front of them. It says,
Yeah, it's stupid.
Elecciones Generales 2000. I don't know how to say 2000 in Spanish, so I said it in a Spanish accent.
Dos. Thousand.
No, it's
Dos thousand.
2000? 2000.
Patrick would know.
2000.
Forget it.
Is Patrick down here?
I don't know.
Anyway,
You don't want to-
I'm going to say 2000.
Okay.
After the electoral victory of the PP, PP.
PP. That's
Yeah,
what you did
PP.
earlier.
Yeah, I did a
Yeah.
little PP. Jose Maria Aznar, already as prime minister, appointed him Minister of Industry and Energy as an independent politician on the 5th of May, 1996, and was sworn in the following day. His main objective as minister, Pique remarked that day, would be the reorganization of public enterprise without ruling out privatization in order to reduce the public
Motherfucker.
deficit.
Oh, I hate
Sellout.
Sell
Sellout.
Selling out the people that you said you cared for.
Yep. Without ruling out privatization, he's turning public enterprise into a for-profit venture.
Like that pomegranate juice company did with the water in California.
Oh, did you watch that thing I told you to watch?
Probably not.
Pistachio.
Oh, no, I did not
Pistachio
watch it.
Wars.
I mean, I don't
It's
like
the same
pistachio.
people. Anyway,
Oh,
this
they
is an
suck.
apolitical podcast. Listen,
Fucking
you want
dicks.
to listen to Chapo Trap House? Go listen to Chapo Trap House. You want to listen to True and On? Go listen to True and On. Right now, bitch, you're listening to the fucking Wikipod.
Yo.
Fuck you.
You know what I was listening to today? I saw there was a clip of a podcast with that guy Shane Gillis on it, and that Martin Shkreli guy. And dude, it was great.
You know, Martin Shkreli worked with the singer of Thursday to do a record label.
Yeah.
Also, Martin Shkreli, I don't know if I'm. This is probably telling tales out of school. I'll just say I know somebody personally who Martin Shkreli owes money to.
Oh well, good because he sucks. But good, I'm not sure about Shane Gillis yet. I kind of find him funny. He's very brosy, but anyway, Martin Shkreli was talking about how he's like, well, would you want your defending his choice to raise the AIDS medication up to an unaffordable price? He goes, would you want your comedy shows to be charging only 33 cents for all the work days? He's like, do my comedy shows save lives? And he goes, yes, then they could come in for free. I wouldn't charge them anything. You suck.
Shout out Shane Gillis. That's a great thing to say. But even better, have you seen the Mary Houlihan interview with him?
With Martin Shkreli?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Are you familiar with
big fan Mary Houlihan?
I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Listener, I'm gonna link in the description the interview that Mary Houlihan did
I like
with
the
Martin
pictures
Shkreli.
she draws. Sometimes they're fun.
She's so talented. She did all the paintings for Joe Pera Talks to You.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Joe Pera?
Nope.
Listener, if you know, you know. Joe Pera is very funny. Anyway, after electoral victory of the PP, Jose Maria Aznar, the prime minister, pointed out on following days. Major,
this is
we already
terribly
read all
boring.
this. He's also referred to the reorganization of the electricity sector.
You're at the other one. Pique was responsible. That's where you're at.
You take it
I'll
for
take
me.
it. Pique was responsible. Pique was responsible for the privatization of large public companies such as Repsol, Telefonica, NC, and Acrylia.
Fucking
This guy sucks. Sucks. All right,
Fucking
we
sucks.
like Jesus Christ. It's just like when you get old, you become like a greedy bastard.
And you know that's some bullshit too, because that's something that my parents' generation always said, which was just like, if you're not a leftist as a young person, then you have no heart. If you're not conservative when you're older, you have no brains. I'm getting more and more this is an apolitical podcast, by the way, but I'm getting more and more communistic as I'm.
The more I'm
older.
noticing is conservatives don't have brains. Like that, it's like
They don't, not even they don't have brains. They have no soul and they have no humanity. The whole thing is based off of cruelty and performative cruelty at that. They're not even
fucking
cruel
hate
people. Most Trump supporters, we've talked about this on the pod
I
before.
like them.
Fantastic
friends.
people, super friendly.
Yeah.
But when it comes to abstracting their political ideology and their worldview, it's just performative cruelty.
Yeah, they want to own the libs, even though they might be friends with some libs.
That's the main reason why they like Trump so much, is because Trump makes people they perceive as their enemies upset.
Yeah.
Like weirdos like you and me. And does Trump make us upset? Kinda.
I mean, occasionally. I think he he's. I'm gonna be half full on the glass half full on this. Completely apolitically, Trump has given me more joy in my life than not.
Well, also, if you're saying more joy than Biden,
No. I'm just saying, like, remember that picture, that piece of ham that was it Massey, or who was the kid? It was he used to work at TDT, but he had a picture of a piece of ham, and it looked like Donald Trump golfing naked.
I don't know.
You told me about it, and I found the picture. It's great.
I have no. Show it to me after.
It was,
we're done
but it
with
was
the pod.
somebody that used to work at TDT.
Yeah, I have no recollection.
We stayed with him in Florida.
Oh, AV.
AV, remember that picture?
No, I don't remember that picture.
Oh, so it was a picture of a
Fuck,
piece
I
of.
forgot we say with it. Shout out AV, hero of the pod. AV.
Yeah, listen, we literally we took it was a picture of a piece of ham that looked like Donald Trump backswing, like on golf, but naked. It was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I'm adding AV. I actually have a running list now that I've
heroes?
decided of heroes of the pod. So far, the list is George Santos, Big Dick Billings, Joe Rogan, Muammar Gaddafi, Val Venus, Angela Rawlings, Alex Jones, Bill Maher, and now AV.
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher's a hero of the pod.
Really?
Sure, we said it at some point.
No, we said he was the villain of the pod. We hate Bill Maher.
But we are Bill Maher.
I disagree with that statement.
All right, fair enough. I'll delete him from the list.
Yeah.
I'm deleting him.
Fuck Bill Maher.
Absolutely.
Fuck the
so,
fucking fence-sitting asshole. Like, he's like the epitome of a fucking boomer. He's like
he's the worst.
He's like he everything is like free love and cool until it costs money. And like, of course it costs fucking money, you asshole. And yeah, you're gonna pay for it. You're rich.
He's stupid too.
Yeah.
He's big and dumb. On 15th of July, 1998, he was appointed. This fucking rotten cocksucker was appointed the spokesperson of government after rising as one of Aznar's most trusted men. In January 1999, he joined the People's Party, taking a place in its National Executive Committee.
Yeah. All right. Minister of Foreign Affairs, 2000 to 2002. In the 2000 general elections, Pique became the member of Congress deputies for the province of Barcelona. Aznar appointed him on 27 April as the new Minister of Foreign Affairs, stepping down from the two previous positions he held. Man, holding multiple positions at the time, getting probably pensions for both of them. This guy is a corrupt asshole.
Absolutely.
In this capacity, he also steered Spain's foreign policy during its 6 months presidency of the of the Council of European. Okay, yeah. So of the Council of European Unions. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Like all the irreparable damage. This is an apolitical podcast, by the way. We're literally just covering and we're providing infotainment.
Mm-hmm.
But just watching from this singular political figure in Spain, the amount of damage that this fucking opportunistic, corrupt piece of shit is performing.
Big yawn.
Like
big yawn.
started off as like straight up like
Socialist.
socialist
red
like,
flag.
and just like immediately just being sold by the
We're a red
neoliberal.
flag pod.
No, we're apolitical.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is an apolitical podcast.
red pill, apolitical.
We're red pilled. We're manosphere
Manosphere, yeah.
manosphere adjacent. But this dude he's just like the classic like bought into the neoliberal sort of like fantasy of like, oh well, we have to work with business in order to actually get any sort of power to actually bring about. And then the second this cocksucker gets any power, this motherfucker's just like doing like whatever he can to just like line his own pockets.
Pique maintained a clear Atlanticist stance and defended the Spain's coalition with the U.S. government that precipitated the 2003 invasion of Iraq. This guy fucking sucks.
What a fucking cunt.
In 2006, he admitted very serious mistakes in the invasion. Yeah, you think? Destabilized a fucking...
You piece of shit.
Destabilized an entire region. You help giving cover to the United States.
They're part of the coalition of freedom.
God. Although he added that the existence of weapons of mass destruction was a conviction A conviction shared by
No,
everyone.
it wasn't. No, it was highly contested the entire fucking time. I was a child when that shit happened. I was a 15-year-old high school student when we invaded Iraq, and I was like, why the fuck are we invading Iraq?
What?
As a child, I was saying that. It's so fucking obvious that it was the wrong fucking move to make. Every single fucking adult who is saying we need to invade Iraq is a fucking psychopath, moron, idiot, asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah, in the face of the 2002
Apolitical podcast.
Yeah, in the face of the 2002 Venezuelan coup d'état attempt, Pique and the Spanish government maintained the position of support to the institutional legality represented by Hugo Chavez.
Shout out, hero of the pod, Hugo Chavez. Can I put Hugo Chavez?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Putting Hugo Chavez.
I'm going to keep reading now.
Keep going.
But did not treat the event as a coup d'état.
Coup d'etat.
In spite of having
You're
mobilized
thinking coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat. Yeah, instead of,
Are you hungry, guy?
Yeah, I am actually. Mobilizing the having mobilized the ambassador of Venezuela to hold meetings with Pedro Camarena.
All right, and then on the 15th of April, he supported the return of Chavez as an opportunity for democracy. In 2004, Pique assured that they believed that Carmona, at the time, had assumed the position of the president of Venezuela when they were aware of the supposed resignation of Chavez.
Fucking dick. I like nothing. Like this is now an Iraq podcast. This is a Patriot Act podcast. This is
apolitically speaking. I'll give you the breakdown. Chavez was basically labeled an enemy of the West. That's because he was a popularly elected socialist president who was nationalizing the oil reserves in Venezuela. Notice how there's a contingency throughout the heroes of the pod. Mm-hmm. Whenever there is a democratically elected leader of a country who is trying to do right by the general population of his country, what do they try to do? They try to nationalize the resources and take it out of the hands of the multinational, privately owned American hegemonic. And then they become enemy of the states and they get targeted. What happened to Hugo Chavez? Tell me, guy.
He was killed?
Died of cancer, actually.
I don't know. But he
died of cancer.
He was deposed, though, right?
No, he got cancer and died.
No. I'm saying like he wasn't the president though. He got removed.
No, he was still the president. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Oh, then what happened to him?
Cancer gun.
Oh, that sucks.
They hit him with a cancer gun.
What happened to Gaddafi?
Oh, Gaddafi, brutally murdered.
Yeah,
like
for trying to nationalize the oil reserves.
Yeah, but like on camera, like sodomized with a giant pipe to death.
What?
You don't know this?
No, dude. I live in a basement.
Hillary Clinton gleefully said on
television, remember that.
She said, we came, we saw, he died. Ha 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 ha. She's talking about a elderly man being sodomized to death.
That's I mean, I just hate the Clintons in general, but
the Clinton crime family is going down, folks. This is an apolitical podcast, but if you're in the Clinton crime family, we're gunning for you, or we're gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. My name's Guy. I almost said your last name, Guy. I'm not gonna say your last name.
All right. So, Ministry of Science and Technology, 2002 to 2003.
2002 to 2003.
Yeah. As part of the cabinet reshuffle, he was replaced by Anna DePleco Della Lursdy.
Nailed it.
And instead took over the Ministry of Science and Technology, which oversees the telecommunication industry. At the time, he was thought to have paid the price for failing to resolve the protracted dispute with the UK over the future of Gibraltar. Oh, that big rock.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah. Well, it's a little tiny like land.
Well, you know the Strait of Gibraltar, right?
Yeah. Because there's a little part of Spain that is controlled by the UK because the UK is imperialist assholes.
Absolutely. Well, so is Spain. Spain's also imperialist.
Agreed.
assholes.
Yeah, but I mean, in the grand
pretty
scheme
much
of things,
every nation in Europe gained its wealth by colonizing
Africa.
Yeah, the global South. Yeah.
But anyway, who's worse though? Like can we can England is definitely top
England's
dog.
worse because the food's worse. England don't got paella.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Paella is pretty good.
Yep. Also, they don't have as a as
crispy
sort
rice
of
at the bottom?
musical of a language as Spanish.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, English is very.
Hi, my name's PJ.
Hi,
I'm speaking English.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right,
It's a stupid language.
During his mandate, he developed the internet law.
Wait, he was on a date with a man? Got him, folks. We got him.
We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We came, we saw, he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and the voice
During
of the-
his mandate, he developed the General Internet Law and promoted the General Telecommunications Law. In those years, he already began to be considered a possible successor to Ansar with the leadership of the National People's Party, but he was finally sent to the People's Party sent to lead the People's Party of Catalonia.
Yeah, no, this guy's a fucking dick.
Not cool. He's
No.
very
Yeah,
uncool.
yeah,
He started off as a leftist politician,
And now
but
he's-
then immediately sold out when
just
he
like
realized that they can gain some sort of like.
Trying to privatize like public works.
Yeah,
like,
he
it's
said
just
when they
fucking
realized
dick.
that they could work with private industry, they could gain more political power. And so basically, all he's doing is just like consistently like coming up with new like political cabinet
Folks,
roles.
we
that
got
he can
people
fill
asking
up,
us questions,
while
because
also
there's a lot of people here still.
filling out like privatizing different public sectors of industry within Spain. And he also was like fully backing the Iraq invasion, and later said that he regretted it, even though he
said mistakes were made.
He said mistakes were made, but
Mistakes
also
were made.
We're giving cliff notes to people in the basement right now as we go. But it's fine. This is great. Listener, you're being caught up with it as well.
Yeah,
you're
because you
probably at
forgot.
work- you're probably at work doing whatever stupid job you have because you're a piece of shit who can't actually get a real job, like a good job, like being a podcaster, like which is something we're not capable of. We work stupid jobs, right, guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a good listenership. There's dozens of them.
Dozens.
Yeah.
And most of them are here with us
So they'll
right
probably
now.
skip this pod actually
asking-
because they're here.
They're like, oh, we don't need to be here. We've already delved into it. So anyway, where were we?
We're in Catalonia now.
In Catalonia, Pique became the president of the People's Party of Catalonia in 2002, and being candidate of Catalan elections in 2003, had the objective of capturing the votes that could be obtained by the ruling Catalanist conservative Convergence and Union Party, having maintained a very close relationship with Catalan establishment. He turned the PP of
PP.
Ah, man, I wish somebody would turn my PP. That's stupid. He turned the PP of Catalonia towards a moderate and Catalanist conservative position, further away from the centralism defended by the nationalist PP. Listen,
He's going right of center every chance he gets.
listen, and that's why we're taking this personally as a centrist, apolitical podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right down the center, just like Joe Rogan.
Absolutely. In fact, he succeeded in getting the PP to participate in the first negotiations of a new statute of autonomy of Catalonia.
Oh,
the more they call this the People's Party the PP, the more I'm going to laugh about it.
He resigned from this position in July 2007 after a disagreement over the political direction that the central PP wanted to impose over the regional branch. Pique was a member of the Parliament of Catalonia between 23 December 2003 and 26 July.
That's the day before Christmas Eve.
Oh, happy Christmas. During this period of time between 2003 and 2007, he was also senator appointed by the Catalan Parliament. Like, this just reeks of fucking corruption.
Absolutely, it totally does. This dude's a turd. Don't like him. So we got the picture. We're clicked
We're
on
in the business career
business
now.
career. We got a
This
picture. We
corruption
got
career.
Pique with Alfredo Perez Rubalcaba to the left. He looks like some old crusty turd with a mustache.
He looks like he belongs in a sarcophagus.
Chrome dome, hair on the sides, sideburns, jowly, sunken, short, holding some sort of book. Who gives a fuck? Fuck reading. And David Alvaro, taller guy, younger gentleman, dress shirt under a blazer, not buttoned all the way up, gray jeans, odd look.
Yeah.
Big phone.
I
in his
kind of
pocket.
I like gray jeans. That's not
Big
a phone.
phone in
That's
his
not a
pocket,
phone
but
in
it's
his
an
pocket.
odd look when you're with two Spanish politicians.
Old dudes. He's got a scarf. Oh, one of them has
Yeah,
got a nice scarf. That scarf is,
Pique's got a little like smirk on his face.
yeah, the scarf's pretty cool.
But he's
All right.
wearing a scarf. That's kind of a cool look.
I like a big scarf.
like a big scarf.
I wish
It's
I
not
had
bad.
one right now because I'm kind of cold.
I have a scarf in my car.
No, I don't want you to go out and get it. I want to
Okay.
get through this horrible episode.
Yes,
of this.
absolutely. He started in the business world in the 1980s when Macia Alaverda introduced him to the circles of the Spanish subsidiary of the Kuwait Investment Authority Group. Jesus fucking Christ.
These people are
Here's
just
how fucking corrupt they're. All right.
Yeah.
Previously, we'll just keep reading. Previously, he had been appointed chief economist in the research department of La Caixa Bank until 1985. Jesus, dude. All right. So he's got Kuwait and he's got banks.
yeah.
Listen,
Before we go any further, I'd like to say that I did skip ahead and I looked at the references, and I want to not read the references.
who gives a shit? We'll get there when we get there.
I know, but I'm just
Let's
saying.
power through this. After his time in the General Directoritate of Industry of the Catalan government, Pique returned to the private sector when he was called by the businessman Javier de la Rosa to become CEO and president of the chemical company Aircross
dick.
in 1989. Between 1989 and 1992, he also chaired the committee of Erquimia. Already involved in the important business and economic circles of Catalan, Pique was appointed president in 1995 of Cercle de Economia.
Red hyperlink, which
it's
means
a red
it's gone.
hyperlink, which means it doesn't exist anymore, which means it's shady as shit.
Actually, are
Probably
we sure?
shady
Do
as
we
shit.
know that?
Shady as shit.
No, do we know that that's why the hyperlink?
Yeah, because it used to be an article and now it doesn't.
Oh, okay, that's what the
because
red
it's
means.
a contested article.
Yeah.
So that means it's shady as shit. That means people who still have business dealings within that company don't want the bad PR of people understanding what that company
Fuck this
is.
guy.
Absolutely. Until 1996, when he was appointed minister of the Spanish government. Wow, what a great coincidence. Between November 2007 and 2013, Pique served as chairman of low-cost carrier Vueling Airlines. Jesus Christ. In November 2008, Pique was co-chair of Global China Business Meeting, also in red, 2008 in Madrid. From November 2008 until June 2009, Pique served as a member of a 6-member panel of EU experts advising the Bulgarian... oh, my
Why
God.
they're in like everybody's bullshit.
The Bulgarian government set up by Bulgaria's Prime Minister Sergei Stanishev. The advisory board was chaired by Dominique de Villepin and mandated to recommend ways to help the country adjust to EU membership. In addition, Pique served on the political sponsorship committee of the Institut de Prospective Économique du Monde Méditerranéen, which is in parentheses the IPEMED.
Oh my God. In 2009, he launched Pangea 21 Consultora International, a small firm in Barcelona to provide consulting services and management advice in all kinds of international business. Pique was appointed member of the board of directors of the Amadeus IT Group in 2000. Amadeus IT Group in 2019. This guy is a filthy loser.
Like
He's
just
a
a corrupt
criminal.
piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
All right, we're finally
silver lining, listener. Silver lining, listener. We're on personal life and death. All right, Pique married gynecologist Margarita Montaner, with whom he had 3 children, but they divorced in 2009.
because he was a corrupt asshole.
Absolutely.
She knew.
In 2009,
She
he
had a real
married journalist Gloria Lomana, which, I mean, you got to be in with you've got to be very much in with like journalists if you're gonna like live a life and a career as corrupted as this fucker. Pique died at Hospital 12 de Octubre in Madrid on 6th of April 2023 at age 68. Funeral service was held. Funeral service was held at the M30 mortuary in Madrid the following day. Thank you for dying.
Yep. Recognition. Pique oratory was recognized as a sharp and brilliant, and he maintained the policies of dialogue, negotiation, and moderate conservatism as the axis of his political mood, as well as defender of the autonomic systems. He maintained a profile of discreet and observant politicians.
Yeah, discreet and observant because no one wanted to look into his fucking business dealings.
I just remembered that I just parked on the front lawn.
You parked on the front lawn?
Yeah, I'll move it later. It's fine.
Swank. Hi.
I will. I got to finish this episode. We're almost done.
We're almost done. In September 2023, Pique was posthumously awarded the Premio in Memorandum at the inaugural Premios Vanguardia, presented at the National Museum of Art of Catalonia in Barcelona in 2023 by the King Felipe of Spain. And references. There's so many references. We're not reading a fucking word of it.
Yeah, this is
Fuck
stupid.
you, listener. You don't deserve shit.
There's at the end of the references, there's a table. We fucking hate tables.
Fuck tables.
We're not reading
This
the
was
tables.
last edited 1 month ago by Later Than You Think.
Oh, cool.
Related articles are the CDC, Democratic Convergence of Catalonia, Political Party of Spain, 2003 Catalan regional election, and the 1999 Catalan regional election. Didn't have it. Oh, what are you going to say? 1,999 guy?
Yes, every time.
You didn't, though.
No,
Say
I
it.
didn't say anything.
Say it.
1,999?
Fuck you. And fuck you, listener. Fuck you. Suck my dick. This is the Wiki Pod. I'm PJ.
Yeah, I'm Guy.
Thanks for listening. Fuck off.